Hey, welcome back, guys. Welcome to your AMC update. Welcome to your daily update of AMC. We are back here on Tuesday. We had a great Monday morning, and I guess all of Monday was pretty great. And we are already up to that $60 level that I said that we would probably get to by the end of the week, maybe. But we are basically up there now. There's some speculation that this might be against the SEC rules because of quote-unquote AMC Day. Now, this has just been something that's really been annoying me and a lot of the apes out there because there are a lot of reasons why, but we'll get into that in a minute. But regardless, the shares rose 15% during the day. We're down about 1% after hours, but we'll see what happens in the day. Before this starts, guys, if you guys want to get your free stocks with Webull, I don't want to push it too far down your throat here, but this promo right now is absolutely fire. You can get up to 60 free stocks depending on how much you deposit. Now, you get the normal amount of stocks, like 3 or whatever, but if you deposit like a big chunk of change, I'm not saying you have to have 30 grand to even start Webull, you still get free stock. But if you did put 30 grand in here, you would get 25 free stocks, $8 to $2,000. So the absolute minimum you could get is $200, which is just free money, and then you could take it out eventually. But yeah, I'd look into this. That link is down below, so you can enter into this if you guys want to deposit that. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. Instead of brokerages, let's talk about AMC. So let's look at what the real controversy is. This is just a media outlet, obviously, but let's look at the headline. AMC shares surge over 15% on hashtag AMC Day as meme traders aim to push movie chain shares back above $60. Now, this of course has been an ongoing thing. If we look at a few months ago, it hit number 2 on trending on Twitter, and just yesterday I believe it was number 3. It probably says that somewhere in here, as it says right here, 3rd most popular trend on Twitter on Monday. Now, the thing I find really fascinating about this is we look at everything from charts to everything, and we read Reddit. There's nothing about AMC Day on Reddit. There's nothing about it really anywhere but Twitter. So there has to be some sort of just retweet craze going on Twitter. And I don't understand why this is representing the whole community, because the community knows there is no AMC Day. It's just buy and hold. That's really the AMC movement. It's not an AMC Day. Now, the reason why I could say that this is definitely just some skidded out thing just to make the community seem like a malicious community. And that is because the last AMC Day was in April 22nd was one. And as you guys can see, it really does nothing to the share price. It went up 10 cents or 20 cents. This is nothing more than just normal market hours. And this was the time whenever all these companies were selling off all their shares, like the large shareholder that sold off $428 million worth of shares in March, April, and a little bit in May. They sold off all their shares, which kept this stock pretty flat in the first place. And now even further into the charts, we look at the volume, and we could see back at the beginning or at the later part of May, early June-ish area, we had a lot of volume. You can see the volume right here. This day alone, 766 million. This day, 598. That's all right here. But even on this supposedly AMC Day, the volume was 301 million, which is very, very much so lower than here, which was no AMC week or anything. And one random trending Twitter does not call for some SEC regulation. Instead, they should be focusing their time towards maybe looking into companies that are getting shorted a lot, like naked shorts that could potentially be manipulating the entire market, not just AMC, not just GameStop, not any of those, around the whole market. We got to close down on all of that. The whole point of this movement is to get past that. But beyond this one little talking point of just that, I do want to get into a little bit of technicals and where I see this thing going. So I thought this was actually going to sit at 60 and hover for a little bit, and I still think that could happen. But with the skyrocketing volatility, it does make me a little bit nervous. The buying pressure has definitely sizzled off. You guys could see with the MACD indicator, you could see that the buying was very, very heavy early June, and it has since sold off, or at least the buying pressure has reduced. And tomorrow is going to be a real indicator. If this volume goes back down, this was just a false breakout, and we're probably going to just hover around this range. And that range is from this line around $40, $43, $44, $45 even up to $65. It's going to hover within this until there's a breakout in either way. While it's hard to really tell, we always know that there needs to be a sizzling type moment, and that's happened before. This was during GameStop craze, and it got all the way up to $20. It retraced back down similar to this, and then it hovered around, a little breakout, and then another boom. That is exactly what's going to happen if this is going to happen at all, because once we got here, we thought we squeezed out pretty much all of the shorts, which was not the case. We looked into the options and that showed us the real truth into this, and that's what caused the stock price to go up. And that was because of the social sentiment, of course, to squeeze out all the shorts, and it was not done here. So we retrace, and I think what's going to happen here is we're going to hover right here. People are going to think, okay, it's finally over. We're going to come back to fundamental reality. That's what the hedge funds are thinking. That's what the individuals are thinking that aren't a part of the community. And the short percentage is going to go back up. There's going to be unusual put percentages or something along that line is going to happen. This is just, of course, my opinion, but this is what has happened in the past. The short percentage goes up, the price will U-turn and head up, and that will be the true gamma squeeze, the largest gamma squeeze ever. That is what's going to happen eventually. Whenever the short rates start going up, which they kind of are in the trend of going up, that is where the trend, the gamma squeeze, will really take off, and we will see a line similar to that. Now, I do want to go over some of the fears and uncertainties. Of course, is one, how far can the hedgies bring us down by the end of the week? Because we need the covering by Friday. We got to remember that some covering needs to be done by Friday, every single Friday. There's always this internal battle where we're over those baseline numbers, such as 40. That was a big number. We're over that. I don't think that's possible that we get back down to 40 at this point. The Fibonacci levels, that would bring us at a 50%. So this level, I don't see happening. The one level they're going to fight us on is the 50, 55, and 60. They're not going to let this thing get over 60, in my opinion. That's why I think we're going to trade sideways for the rest of the week, because there will be so much downward pressure. We're going to see a lot of manipulation. Hopefully we do, honestly, at this point. If we see more and more, that's only going to help the case for the SEC to investigate them and get this sorted out, because everyone here knows what they're looking for. All we need now is more and more proof. So if we trade sideways for the week and have a boring week, that's fine. We already had a pretty good Monday. But now we need to see how sustainable this week is. So I think we don't need to worry about the $40 resistance. I don't think we need to worry about their 40s. Their 40s are screwed. They're covering. The 60 level is what to watch out for. If we break the 60 level, that is where the mooning really starts going hard, because the open interest here is really where things get exciting. That's where we trigger the beginning of the gamma squeeze. We need it to break above the 60. And that's going to be a huge fight this week. The $60 line is the huge fight. That's something to watch out for. We hit it today and then it corrected back down for obvious reason. A lot of downward pressure once we hit 60. Wonder why. But this is the battle for the week. This is the battle between the retail and pretty much everyone else. We've gotten to the point where anytime we have a very nice green day for normal open market reasons, we come up with things like hashtag AMC day and just start creating drama that's just not there. So we'll see what happens though. We'll see how correct I am or how incorrect I am. If we break above 60, that's where the squeeze happens. I think that's going to happen. Not this week, but I could be wrong. It doesn't matter though. We're holding. If you believe in the movement, hold it. And if you ever do feel like you need to sell it for whatever reason, I understand, but just remember the reason you're doing it in the first place. But always pick what's best for you. Don't do anything. If you're making a crazy amount of money that you never knew that you could make in the market and you need to take it off the table, pay your bills, I understand completely. But ultimately, hopefully this summarized what's really been happening with AMC over the last day. I know not a lot happens every single day, but I like to keep everyone updated. I like to keep everyone feeling good about their position. And once again, if you're looking to get into that Webull promotion where you could get up to like 60 free stocks, that's down below. Just click on that and then go to promotions and get into that. Deposit your money, buy AMC shares, buy whatever shares, and you will get a bunch of free shares back. So that is awesome. I hope you guys have a great day though. Hopefully today's green for you. Have a great day. Peace.